think we got to about measure 24. Let's review that really quickly, and then we'll go straight from 24 and see if we can get into some of this grief. This walking in grief. Let's just not slumber snot while we walk in grief. Okay. Thank you. Ready? Here we go.
Starting right on.
No, I'm sorry. Right at the beginning. I was saying we're going to review that and then go to 24. Ready? Let's start at measure 20 with just soprano and alto. Men drop out a little bit there, and we'll come back and pick you up. Ready? Let's just get some notes in there, because this is a really, really crunchy, nice crunchy section that I like. It's really nice. Ready? 20. Ready, ladies? Ready?
Shouldst thou walking in grief languish,
Ladies, go back. Let's make sure that we are, I like there to be just a little bit more crescendo there. Shouldst thou walking in grief languish, he will quit. So it's like we're putting a little bit of more emphasis to me on lay.
Would you use that gesture when you
what I just did?
Yes,
yes.
The whole thing. The
Yes.
whole, like even coming out of the pattern and just kind of letting Allison keep the meter, and you just kind of direct and shape the phrase.
Will do.
Yes.
Yes. Okay, at 20, ladies, please. Ready?
Shouldst thou walking in grief
I did it too quick. Watch one more time. Ready? Here we go. One more time. Ready? And.
Shouldst thou walking in grief
Wonderful thing, because you kind of started inward. You had this like airplane, takeoff thing going on, which is great. You did da 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 da, boom, and that's how you did that when you explained it. So let's go back to what came from you that first time.
Okay, all right. Shouldst thou. Ready? Let's open up on the left. Not a la, but le. It's one of those mixed vowels that's really hard to sing, but you know how to do it. Ready? And.
Shouldst thou walking in grief languish,
snowball effect. You're building and building and building. Sorry, I get really excited.
I am too. That's why I'm coming down. Yeah. Okay, so that you hear the ideas, and they are really, really, really wonderful. I'm going to speak on your behalf. You said it, but I'm going to say it for you yet again, and I'm going to take you through some exercises to get us there. Jody wants some more sound. Like he wants like a lot more sound.
This is romantic, so
it is that, and it is just full of Starburst flavors. And so, put your music down, or on your lap, or to the side, or whatever. And I want you to stand up. And this is a thing that my wife does a lot of, and that is starting with speech. Every singer, this is something that you can take even with any of your singers who tend to be timid. You are not timid, but you're singing like timid singers, that you're not. And so I'm going to call you out of that. So put your hands up. Put your music down, hands up. And we're going to pretend like we're on the football field and we're cheerleaders. And we're at Auburn, so we're going to say, go Tigers. So say with me, go Tigers.
Go Tigers.
We will not win a single game on that. Let's do it like, go Tigers!
Go Tigers!
Shouldst thou walking in grief?
Shouldst thou walking in grief?
And I like the fact that you're doing that in your upper voice. Do that by all means. So can you give us a D, just a D? Whatever octave you want to sing it in, hands up. Shouldst thou walking in grief? Try that again, go.
Shouldst thou walking in grief?
Yes. And now this time let's start with the soprano. Shouldst thou, hands up, ready, and you have enough of that memorized. Just trust it. Ready, go.
Shouldst thou walking in grief?
Yes. And so all of a sudden that sound. Now notice the steps that we went through. We started with speech, we can all speak. Then we went from speech to, we did the timid one, and then we did the full body one, the full sound one. Then we went from that to a single pitch, which helps them, the singers, to latch on to it kind of connects the dots every step of the way. Like, okay, I spoke it, I can sing it on one pitch, I can now sing it with the pitches, and all of a sudden you have more sound coming out, and they're connected with the energy that they can use in their singing. This is not an exercise that's a one-time exercise, because this, I think I do it almost every single day that I'm in this room, because we forget. We just forget. But once they remember, and then it becomes habit, because you know how long it takes to build a habit, then you get in the concert, and there they are. You're like, wow, y'all did wonderful. So start us over again.
Back to, say your name. Shulin. Her original idea about speaking out the window.
Thank you for the throwback to Shuling. You started us off with. Wonderful. Okay, continue on, Jeremy.
Back at 20, is that where we're going, or pick up to 20?
Yes, pick up the 20.
Pick up to 20. Ready? Ladies leading us in. Men, see if you can work some of those notes out. I know this is for adults, this is a tricky piece. This is not, especially to sight reading, but you're doing great. Thank you. Thank you for bearing with me, and thank you for letting me be a little ambitious in picking this piece. So, ready? I don't get to do this with music all the time. Ready?
Shouldst thou walking in grief, lies which he will bring thee. Shouldst thou walking in grief, lies which he will bring thee. Shouldst thou walking in
Back up just a second. Let's do. You can have a seat just a second. Let's go back to 24. 24. Let's do sopranos lead us in, altos you come in on he will quicken thee on those D's. Can you give us that D, please? Pick up the 24. Shouldst thou, sopranos. Everybody see where I'm at? Sorry. 24. Ready? 2. Sorry. Count off.
Shouldst thou walking in grief, languish, he will bring thee. Shouldst thou walking in grief, languish, he will bring thee. Shouldst thou walking in grief, language, walking in grief, language, he will bring thee.
And that right there at measure 40, and I'm just kind of skipping along because we're doing the best we can. You're doing great, thank you. Measure 43, 42, excuse me. The editor didn't write it in, but right there, let's try to do a he will quicken thee, he will quicken thee.
So
Kind of. decrescendoing, backing off there. And then we go back, shouldst thou. It's just like we're taking back off with the snowball effect again. Oh, ladies, I'm just kind of skipping around. Measure 35, please. Pick up there. Let's see if we can add that crescendo in. Measure 35, and then everybody else come in and measure 36. Okay? See where I'm at? Ready?
Shouldst thou walking in green grass, walking in green,
We're building. And we're decrescendo.
shouldst thou walking in green grass.
And right there, I love it right there because, ladies, shouldst thou, and then a little bit of sun ray, a little sunlight breaks through right there. We got he watching, oh, and it says forte man, but I would almost sneak in right there. I wouldn't go he watching, oh. I mean, I would he watching over. It's like the sun rays just coming through the clouds because the ladies are the doom and gloom.
I like that gesture that you used for that. That was great.
Let's go back to measure 40, trying to move quickly. Measure 40, let's everybody just start on our pitches there if we can. Watch out for those tied notes, they're all over the place. So just watch out right there. Ready? On the down. Got your note? Got it?
He will quicken thee, he will quicken thee. Shouldst thou walking in green grass, he will quicken thee. Shouldst thou walking in green grass,
Congratulations.
he will quicken thee. He watches all his
Let's go back there just 1 second. We're almost through. We're doing good. Go to 52, pick up to 52 right there. Just back up just a second so we can get the soprano notes in at the top. And again, we're having that push and pull, and you've got to kind of, I don't have a lot of time to spend on that, but you've got to kind of feel that with the text. No two syllables should receive the same amount of emphasis, especially in a romantic piece by Mendelssohn. Okay, 52, right there. Sopranos lead us in on that third beat. Ready? I'm sorry. Can you give them their E natural right there, slung, and then the men. Got it? Ready? Sopranos, ready?
He watches for his
The ball's getting at the bottom of the heel. Bigger. Oh!
Throw this in, split this again. Good.
Long piece.
Well, it is. Don't need to apologize for that. This is graduate prologue, something like that. So, anyway, but Jody, the rebound, I want to talk about your rebound. Your rebounds are going real quick and high. And so, you're going to have to resist that tendency to want to do that because it makes it feel like you're angry with it makes us feel like you're angry with us, and we know you're not. You're just such a kind and dear person. But how would you describe the character, the musical character of this piece? Would you say it's more staccato, marcato, legato?
This is definitely legato.
Okay.
Most of the way through.
So the legato rebound is going to have, for instance, okay, staccato we know the definition of staccato: short, light, detached. Okay, not necessarily quiet, but just short, light, and detached. So it's so that's going to require a quick rebound that actually kind of stops mid-air. Marcato is going to have more weight. You're going to use more of this part of the arm to kind of achieve that, because you're going to feel the sense of weight, heaviness, marcato. Legato is smooth and connected. So you're going to connect. I'm doing slow motion 4 pattern. And so if we go to a quick rebound, that's going to start resembling what? Staccato. Yeah, so even at a fast legato, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, very good. Such a quick learner. There, okay? So, and actually I kind of like that tempo, to be honest with you.
One of my conducting professors told me one time it's like moving through water.
Yeah.
You'll feel that resistance.
Absolutely.
You know,
Peanut butter.
legato's hard.
How do you control the adrenaline? Like when I get excited, and my kids tell me that too. I feel like I'm having to, and I know it's a trust thing too. I feel like I'm having to like drag people along or something. But I don't get to. I really don't. I love to conduct, but I don't get to conduct very much because most of the time I'm there. And so by the time we get to the performance, I'm like, oh crap, I haven't conducted this at all.
Yeah.
So then I get up there and I'm just like, okay, I'm excited, let's go. And then that's kind of what happened then, is I just get excited.
And as with anything, it's going to take some practice, and you have to, it's like you're training yourself to kind of go into this character where it's like, okay, I'm going to keep this in control, and even though you're responding to what you hear or what you want to hear, you know what I mean? It's going to call up something in you, and I had to do this, oh my gracious, and it changes from space to space, like where your performance space is. That can have an impact. I remember the very first time that my group started singing at Auburn United Methodist Church. Well, in that space, standing right in front of the choir, it was like the sound, because it's got a really high arching ceiling. The sound goes like that, and then down to the audience. So it was going past me. I couldn't hear. I mean, I was standing right in front of them. I could barely hear them. And yet, through the video recording, as well as those who were in the audience who came up and gave me feedback, I said, oh, the men sounded so strong, they sounded great. I'm like, what? I didn't hear them.
Yeah.
And so I then had to adjust how I approached, because I was doing like Jody. I was like, what you please say? I was just all up in their faces, and they were like, this is all we got, sir. Do you see the blood? And so I was just like, okay. And so, but I had to say, okay, what I hear is not the reality. And I have to go into reality mode. So, not saying that what you hear is like, but just kind of, you have to retrain, translate the sound into the gesture, and then sometimes you can translate back out, if that makes any sense. So, do we have time to kind of start Jody on this? I know I'm gonna have to just revamp the schedule because
It's good.
let's start this and let's see. So we're making sure that legato is nice and smooth. We're going to slowly trim it down a little bit. And you will find, too, that less is more. And that gives you, where you want those energized moments, they will come because they're not all going to look like that. All of a sudden, you have this one moment where it's like, me watching all slumbers, no sleeps, shouldst thou walk, and all of a sudden I get like agitated. It's like, oh, okay, here we go, and that's kind of the reaction you're going to get.
I have one more question.
Go.
I don't know if you didn't notice it, that's great. But sometimes in a song like this, that's really, really involved with lots of entrances and polyphonic things like that are going on. I'll be honest, sometimes I get, like, if I'm keeping the beat, sometimes when I do entrances and things and are doing all that sort of stuff, sometimes I'll get off beat, but I'll pick back up, like I'll pick back up. I'll be like, oh, third beat, okay. But nobody really notices it. Is that
from ever?
Is that horrible? Is that bad?
I think they
Preaching to
have
the choir. Yeah, it does.
I'm just like, nobody notices it because I still keep the time in my hand. I'm not beating the correct time.
As Macy said, stay on one until it is one.
Okay.
Sometimes one passes me like 4 times, and I'm like, I missed it. Oh, there it is.
Yeah. So
Okay.
get it started, and I want you to think that calm, trusting energy from us, but your calm, gesturing. Already, that's like miles apart from where you are. I'm going to push you to the next level. Let's start lower.
Okay.
Let's start lower, because when you start walking and breathe,
I know, I get excited.
we'll have to get you a ladder.
Well, I'm short too, so it is. When you're a short conductor, you do tend to want to conduct. I promise.
Your stature,
Get your
however,
boss.
is grand. So, yeah.
That on that song.
Yes.
You're as tall as you think you are.
At the beginning, one more time.
Yeah, let's do that. I know we are so. Lord, Lord.
Watching over Israel, slumbers not nor sleeps.
Watching over Israel.
Slumbers not nor sleeps.
It's now feeling like medicine. You know what I mean? It really, really is feeling just right in the pocket.
Can I just take a year off and come live here?
Please.
You correct everything and make me better.
I feel like too, before your eyebrows were up and you kind of looked like, come on. And then this time